और अब हम आपको आप और आपकी एक खूबसूरत दुनिया में ले चलते हैं जहां सिर्फ आप और आप हैं और आपके साथ हैं इस एरिया के एक मशहूर होस्ट मिस्टर सिप्तन काज़मी. Kazmi Sahab is the CEO and the founder of A Money Matter Mortgage Inc., which is located in Tysons Corner, Virginia. This morning, Mr. Kazmi presents Miss Pakistan, first runner-up, named Miss Kinza Shah. Let's meet her.
अस्सलाम वालेकुम. सिप्तन काज़मी आपके सामने हाजिर हैं आप और आपके एक और एपिसोड के साथ. जैसे कि माजी में मैंने अर्ज़ किया कि मेरे जो मेहमान होते हैं वो मुख्तलिफ मुल्कों से, मुख्तलिफ कल्चर, मुख्तलिफ ज़िंदगी के रास्तों से और हर तरीके. पिछले वीकेंड एक बड़े अच्छे फंक्शन में मैं गया जिसका नाम था मिस पाकिस्तान 2016. मैं मिस इंडिया डीसी अपनी बीवी के साथ पिछले 22 साल से इन्वॉल्व हूँ, तो लेकिन इस दफ़ा मिस पाकिस्तान में जाने का इत्तेफाक हुआ. मैं ऑर्गेनाइज़र नहीं था उसका, लेकिन अब ख्वाहिश पैदा हो चुकी है कि उसमें भी इन्वॉल्व होना चाहिए. तो आज मेरी खुशकिस्मती मिस पाकिस्तान की फर्स्ट रनर अप हमारे साथ स्टूडियो में मौजूद हैं, खातून Kinza Shah. Kinza, assalamu alaikum.
Alaikum assalam. Thank you for having me.
Pleasure is all mine. Thank you for coming and congratulations.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Miss Pakistan first runner-up.
Yes.
2016.
Right.
There's so many questions
Right.
are there for me to ask you. Was this first time ever in the pageant?
This was my first time participating in a pageant, yes.
Wow.
Yes.
And you got first runner-up.
I did. Yes.
What made you participate? Why the pageant?
I decided to participate in this pageant because I felt like I resonated with the title. It's Miss Pakistan USA. And as an American-born young Pakistani girl, I felt like it was my obligation to serve for and give back to my community. I felt like I had the responsibility and I have the duty to continuously shine light on the beauty, the positivity, and the diversity of Pakistan.
Yes, definitely. We are, whether were you born in Pakistan or America, as long as you have Pakistan descendant,
Right.
it is our duty
Exactly.
to tell the world that Pakistan is not about what media portrays. You know,
Correct.
there's a lot more to Pakistan.
Correct.
So, Ms. Shah, first time in the pageant, first runner-up, great. How was his experience in the pageant?
This experience is definitely something that urges you to step out of your comfort zone.
Okay.
It's a huge challenge. A lot of times girls feel like they're doing something that they've never done before, or they feel like it's a competition, but at the end of the day, it's all about a sisterhood. It's all about becoming best friends and sisters with other contestants. It's not necessarily seen as a competition because we already know that we're positive, like-minded individuals. But what we have to do is we have to show our best during the pageant. We have
Correct.
to figure out ways in which we can contribute to our community and ways in which we can shine light on the positivity of Pakistan.
So the experience was fantastic.
It was a fantastic experience. It offered me communication skills and
course.
leadership skills that I can use
Confidence.
for confidence that I can use for a lifetime. It urged me to exude, not only beauty but culture, but confidence, intelligence. I was asked questions about the political system of Pakistan and
Correct.
what we would do if we were offered one superpower, things that we would do if we were granted any sort of gifts in life, and how we could use our talent to better serve the community.
Wow. So, I mean, that's great. That's really, really, really impressive.
Yes,
And I
absolutely.
wish every Pakistani all over
Right.
the world would think that way. Now, Ms. Shah, besides the pageant and besides wasting your time coming to shows like this, what do you do? Are you a student? What do you do?
Right now, I'm pursuing my doctorate of audiology at the University of Pittsburgh, and I'm also pursuing some humanitarian work.
Okay.
So my overall goal is to use my experiences in the doctorate of audiology program. I'll be working with individuals who have various types of disabilities, and I want to use those skills and experiences in the clinic to travel to Pakistan
Okay.
and assist humanitarian organizations that advocate, assist, and empower those who have disabilities.
Man, I mean, this wow factor is not ending here. I'm really curious. Girls your age, not all of them, but quite few of them, don't have that kind of ambitions. What made you?
I think that Miss Pakistan USA played a major part in this ambition.
Oh,
I was already pursuing my doctorate of audiology. I remember at the time when I heard about Miss Pakistan USA, I was studying in Paris and I had different plans for myself.
Okay.
You know, but they do say the best things happen unexpectedly. So just wait for it. Just wait for it. But I would say that overall, what caused me to, be a part of this and to strive for things like, reaching out to humanitarian organizations was the whole mission of Miss Pakistan USA. Miss Pakistan USA encourages young girls like me to reach out to humanitarian organizations.
Correct.
To use our voice to stand up against violence and to promote peace and beauty, diversity, positivity in our country, and to show people that we can coexist, Pakistan can coexist, and Pakistan can become a stronger nation.
Absolutely. So, do you think, I mean, this is so recent that you were crowned as the first runner-up. How would you use this crown, and where would you take it? Do you think it will help you progress in your thoughts? How would it help you?
Absolutely. I believe that when you're crowned with a mission, you're crowned with a vision, and you're crowned with a purpose.
Wow.
So you're not just crowned for the sake of having a crown. Crowns are beautiful.
Correct.
And all of the girls are beautiful, but when you're crowned, it's not like, oh, here's your crown, here's your gift, but no, here is your crown of responsibilities. It sort of symbolizes the responsibilities that you have to deal with now, the tasks that you have, and how serious you have to take this position because now you're a leader and people are looking up to you. You're a role model for the Pakistani community.
Yeah, absolutely.
So when I look at this crown in the morning, when I looked at this crown this morning and I was putting it on, I didn't think of it as, oh, let me make sure it's positioned correctly, let me make sure it looks nice, but I thought, wow, look at now all of the responsibilities that I have. And now I have to make sure I keep pursuing new things each day alongside my education to assist the Pakistani community, to assist the American community, and to promote peace, love, and harmony.
Very important, very important, and I want to really would like to wish you all the best, and I hope when you graduate as a doctor, you would go spend some time in Pakistan and treat, because I know few of my friends that do that every year and they've been doing it for a long time.
Right.
Now, coming to the so are you going to participate future? Are you going to participate in more pageants?
I think that's a very good question, but the best things happen unexpectedly.
Okay.
So I never imagined myself as the pageant girl.
Okay.
Honestly speaking, I never thought of myself as entering into a pageant. But when I heard about Miss Pakistan USA and I felt like I resonated with the title, I thought, why not? Why not pursue something that's different? Why not take a new challenge every day?
Absolutely.
Why not reach out of your comfort zone and say, look, I'm going to be representing my community, and it's something different, it's hard, but why not do it? So that's a very good question, but my response to that question would be maybe.
Okay.
And I think that if I do, I'm going to make the most out of the experience, and I'm going to make sure that I represent my community in a positive limelight.
Okay. Now, as the pageant, tell me about, how was it organized in your opinion?
Right. I think the pageant was organized in a phenomenal way.
Okay.
It was organized in a way in which the contestants could get to know each other at first. So we introduced ourselves, we made videos, we sent in pictures, sent in our bio, so everyone could get a feel or a taste of one another.
Correct.
And then once we met each other, we bonded. We were spending the entire weekend together.
Oh, wow.
It was definitely exhausting because we were working consistently.
I'm sure.
But that just shows how ambitious we all are. That shows that we can do anything we put our minds to. And regardless of our gender, girls can accomplish anything they want in the world.
Of course.
That's the biggest takeaway of this pageant.
Absolutely. So it is a good thing because I believe this was the third Miss Pakistan USA.
Yes.
And the first one was in New Jersey, I believe?
The first one took place in Maryland, the second one took place in New York, and the third one is now once again in Maryland.
In Maryland, okay. So it was organized well.
Right.
Because I'm from Pakistan also.
Right.
And I've been involved in Miss India DC pageant with my wife for the last 22 years.
That's great.
And I met the organizer, an amazing lady, Zainab, and very ambitious, and she really wanted to take this pageant to the next level.
Yes,
Which
absolutely.
is good, and we need, as Pakistanis, we need all of this. So you mentioned you were born and raised here.
Right.
How
So-
often do you go back?
So I was born in Chicago, Illinois, and because of my father's position in the American military,
Okay.
we traveled a lot. I was
Okay.
raised in Europe, and I went to Pakistan when I was 4 years old. And at that time, I didn't have much exposure because, of course, it was my first time. I was very young, and then I
Four,
went.
yeah.
I was 4 years old. And
What a minor.
Yes,
Okay.
I was very young, and then I went again when I was 16 years old in 2010. And I felt like I received a better understanding of the Pakistani culture because, of course, I was older.
Correct.
And I stayed there for a longer period of time.
Okay.
And once I visited Pakistan, so many great things happen to you. You realize who you are, you realize where you're from, and you become motivated to represent your country in
Correct.
a positive way.
And what part of Pakistan did you visit?
I visited Islamabad.
Oh,
That's where my family's
my
from.
town.
Yes.
I was born in Pindi, grew up in Islamabad.
Islamabad, yes.
Islamabad is a beautiful town,
It is
hill
charming.
and Faisal Mosque and
Right.
Dominico. And
Beautiful, yes.
so this was in 2010.
This was in 2010.
So I haven't been there since then.
I have not visited Pakistan since then.
I gotta go.
But I'm planning on using my educational experiences and humanitarian ambitions and putting those two things together and going to Pakistan, visiting the country and assisting those who are underprivileged.
And you mentioned you are in Pittsburgh. What school?
The University of Pittsburgh.
And that's a medical school.
It is.
Or undergrad?
It's a university. It's a lot of graduate students go there. It's for undergraduate students, for medical students. So I'll be attending the doctorate program of audiology.
Wow. And
Yes.
which medical school you want to go to?
So
After Pittsburgh.
So after Pittsburgh, I can plan on staying in Pittsburgh, and I could pursue my PhD if I'd like to conduct further research. But at the moment, I'm completing my AUD, which is my doctorate of audiology, focusing on communication sciences.
Okay.
And it's a 4-year program. It's intense, but it is a great way to reach out to different communities around the world.
Wow. So collaborating all of these things now.
Yes.
Pageant, education, culture. Are you doing anything in your school, bringing all these things together, like any organization?
Of course. I think that when I was an undergrad, I recently graduated from college, so now I'm going to pursue my doctorate. But when I was an undergrad, I was a leadership consultant, and we would organize these events that promoted diversity, coexistence, and leadership.
Wow.
And it was a great way to bring the students together who
Okay.
come from different backgrounds, different races, religions, beliefs, and tell them, it's important to coexist. It's important to share your values, but in a non-discriminatory manner.
Absolutely.
In a way that is non-biased and fair. So I think that this was a wonderful way to do that, and I am continuing to participate in leadership conferences around the nation. I recently went to a national conference called Lead 365 in Florida.
Okay.
And I got to hear 12 of the nation's most well-regarded speakers. And I'm keeping
Wow.
those connections very close, and I hope to participate in the one coming up this year. And hopefully maybe I can even get the chance to speak and shine light on the beauty of Pakistan.
Please do that.
Yes, I will.
Please. I mean, that is so important. I say to people, in gatherings and stuff that, if you
Yes.
cannot say anything nice about Pakistan,
Exactly.
then don't say anything at all.
Don't say anything at all.
Which country does not have problems? Which
Right.
city? Anywhere in the world.
Exactly.
11
Exactly.
o'clock news, you see 4 people get killed,
Yes.
shooting, this and that.
Right,
Every crime is not a terrorist act.
right.
Every Pakistani is not a terrorist.
Exactly.
I mean, there are a lot of educated. Like you heard about Mr. Khan in the Democratic National, Convention. He has gone through, and your father being in the military, so
Right.
he have done the sacrifices,
Of course,
and who now what not, and I'm sure he was probably on the battleground sometime.
Yes.
And it's a huge accomplishment, and it definitely shows that how great your parents are to raise a child like that.
I owe it all to my parents, really. My
It's-
mom is
it's-
actually sitting in the car right now thinking about my interview. So my parents are always there for me, whether they're present or not, they're always there in spirit. And I think that it's vital for parents to remember that, they're shaping the way for their children. They're the
Yes.
leaders, they're representing their family, their children's future.
More than that, they give you the power of
Right.
thinking out of the box.
Exactly, exactly.
Ms. Shah, God, I wish I could have more time and I can sit here and
Me
talk
too.
to you for hours. You're a fascinating woman.
Thank you.
I wish you all the best.
Thank you so much.
Please, every time you say the name Pakistan, do it with respect.
Of course.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for watching. बहुत बहुत शुक्रिया. इसके साथ इंशाल्लाह ज़िंदगी रही तो मुलाकात होगी. खुदा हाफ़िज़.